Good morning, class 6. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, HISWA. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 8, that is body movements. In the previous lectures, we had discussed about skull, backbone. Now, today we are going to discuss about ribs and limbs. So, let's begin. We had already discussed about our backbone, and if you put your hands over here you will feel bones here, and these bones are coming from the backbone and joint in front. There is a bone called breastbone. Here if you put hand there is no bone, and here if you put there is the end of the bone. So this bone is called the breastbone or sternum. So this curved bones join the sternum, that is breastbone, and the backbone, and they form a cage like structure, and this cage like structure is called rib cage. This cage like structure is called a rib cage, and this rib cage protects our heart, lungs and liver also. This much protection is done by this rib cage. If you take a deep breath and hold it and try to observe the ribs, you will find there are 12 ribs. There are 12 ribs. On the downside there are 5 ribs which is floating. It is not joined with the sternum or backbone, but it is floating. Okay. So here is a little description about the ribs and the rib cage. Now comes here, this bone is called the collar bone. This bone is called the collar bone, these two bones. And in the back side, that bone is called the shoulder bone. It is a triangular shape. So these bones give shape to our collar properly. So this is what a rib cage, collarbone and shoulder bone. Then comes our two hands. So if you observe, here is a bone which is fit with the collarbone and the backside bone, scapula. This scapula and collarbone here form a socket like structure in which this bone is fitted. Then comes the elbow, and here comes the two bones. Here two bones are present, and here then comes the wrist. Here small so many bones are there. Then these are the 3 bones in the palm, 5 bones in the palm, long bones are there. Then every finger have 3 bones, only this thumb has 2 bones. So this is all about our hand. Now comes a little down, so comes the pectoral girdle, or this is called hip bones. So this is not pectoral girdle, this is pelvic girdle. So this pelvic girdle, here 3 bones are there, 2 bones attached with the lower vertebra, and then in the low side they form a socket like structure where our thigh bones fitted with the pelvic girdle. And these thigh bones are the long bones. These thigh bones are the long bones, and after the thigh bones comes the knee joint, and after knee joint again 2 bones are there. Then comes the ankle, and there are several small bones are there, and there is 5 long bones are there which form the fingers. And then comes the toes. In the toes every finger have small 3 bones, only the big toe has 2 bones. So these are the bones which is present in our body. These are the bones which are present in our body, that is in our ribs, collarbone, scapula, that is from the shoulder. Then comes this hand, upper arm, lower arm, forearm, palm, fingers, thumb. Then comes the pelvic girdle, 3 bones are there fused together, attached with the lower vertebra. Then comes the longest bone in our body, that is our thigh bone. Then comes the knee, then the two lower bones, then comes the 5 bones in the toes, long bones, and then every finger contains 3 bones, but only the big toe contains 2 bones. So these are the structure of our rib cage and limbs. So class, at the bottom, our ankle and our foot form a arc. Our ankle and our foot form a arc, and this arc help us to run, walk, stand, sit. But if that arc is not formed, it is called a flat foot condition, which is very difficult for the person who has a flat foot for walking, running, and in other works which is done by the feet. So class, I hope you are able to understand this lecture well. If any problem, ask me class. I will help you. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you.